Good morning, welcome to 3 Minutes to Manhood. Today we're going to talk about dating. In our society today, we have pushed kids who are younger and younger, 12, 13 years old. We pay for them to go on dates and take some other young lady out or young man or go out. Anyway, at that age, people aren't ready to be dating. Dating leads to other things that are going to happen, and I know people are going to think it's old-fashioned, but every one of us knows that we start out, with a shy look and a giggle, and then it's holding hands and kissing, and then it goes on into other sexual things I'm not going to talk about. We don't need to be pushing 12, 13-year-old kids to do that. 16, 17-year-old kids aren't ready to go into that kind of relationship. Before you start dating, you should be able to take care of yourself. The purpose for dating is to find a mate. And before you can even start thinking about what mate you're going to find, you need to be able to take care of yourself. You need to be worried about finishing your education. You need to worry about what your job is going to be, whether it's going to be, you want to be a doctor, lawyer, if you want to be a truck driver, whatever it is, you got to figure out what you want to be and who you are before you can find somebody compatible to you. And then before you start dating, before you ever begin, you need to make a list of your expectations. Now, at a really young age, it's just like, hey, she's hot, I would like to get with her, but that's not a good basis for a relationship. You pick out things you want. Now, you may want somebody who is attractive to you, somebody who you can carry on a conversation with, somebody who has really good morals and values, because you may be depending on this person for the rest of your life, and some things that you expect from them. Are they going to be punctual? For me, that's one of the things that drives me nuts, is when somebody doesn't show up on time. So if I was to connect for the rest of my life with somebody who couldn't be there when they said they were, that would make my life miserable down the road. And that's another thing we do. We look at that list and we like, well, we got 10 things on here and they meet 7 of them, but I think I can fix her. Well, you can't. People aren't designed to be fixed to mold into your image of your expectation. And so if you set your list, you make the standard, and then you lower that standard, you're going to get a lesser standard. And you're not going to be happy. Right off the bat, it may be great because you're having a good time, but 6 months, 2 years down the road, you're going to look and go, this really wasn't what I wanted. I had this list of things that I wanted and expected, and she is not it. Now, I'm getting out of time. Men, share this thought with your daughters and your sons, and help coach them into a right relationship so they don't have a series of broken relationships in their life. It makes a difference, and they'll be happier if they do it the right way. That's 3 minutes. My time's up. I love you. Y'all have a great week.